If you marry first,
you go die.
You don't marry self,
You go die. You
If you go school,
You go die. You go die.
You don't go school,
You go die.
If you go book,
You go die.
You have diapers,
You go die.
If you get car,
You go die.
You drive Benzo,
You go die.
You use your leg,
You go die.
You big truck roll,
You go die.
If you be thief,
You go die.
If you be popo,
You go die.
You be soldier man, You don't be soldier man.
Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Mahama.
Thank you. Kindly be seated. When Jifa said we will succeed because the steer is in your hands, I almost said, Mama, the steer, but I realized the steer is in my hands already. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have a speech here.
Babonuku, Sakura, Brazilian hair, If you born first, you know born self. If you get money, you don't get money self. Thank you very much. My name is Wolasi.
So send this cafe amanoni aba Africa ha Usulem fi say ye fear wo pese wo nto no Usulem fi edan ana say japade a wani da so a wo pese wo to Africa ha no Usulem fi say wo send this sika ama odofo e de aboa no wo Africa ha Usulem fi sanso e na say wo tie obi school fees ama no a Usulem fi nyenti amekanfo lem fi ama one say utimi send this sika e fa lem fi so a e ma ne begu bank account mu sanso e na timi begu mobile money account mu enu achi nso no de bia lemfai e wo daily rate a e ma hu sika dodo a wo send a wo benya lemfai e secured na wo send this car enche na nipa wo send ama no ne nsa aka lemfai wo USA Canada UK Italy Germany Ireland Netherlands Spain Belgium Portugal and France wo de lemfai send this car untu ahwe bomodin dey use me code NEWS news na say ene any day di kan o register o lemfai so a unya o bonus sanso e na o use chen so a ye wo bonuses ahodo a ye de ma
Your inside, you know be true size. Your inside, you know be true size. Man is says God, God is says man. Man is says God, God is that Lord. What do they look for? Your inside. They look for your inside. What do they look for? Dubai, your inside. What do they look for? The club, your inside. You be God, oh, you be God, oh, you be God, oh, you be God, oh. What's that?
Put it.
la fia o jump, minya no go no shaking water, no wobonaba, no biwa o jump, dawa o jump, la wobonaba, eshimo la fomu, long la fomu, aklamo la fomu, da wobonaba, miko jiji, what's up, sugo, miko jiji, what's up, mi funu mi kojujo, mi funu mi kojujo, mi funu mi kojujo, mi funu mi kojujo. Next song is titled We All Go Die. Everybody here, one day we all go do it. Whether you like come or not, you go die. Do you get iPhone, you go die. Do you Samsung, you go die. You get car, you go die. You get picture, you go die. You be happy, you go die. You don't be happy, you go die. Everybody go. You can only laugh about it. What's that? Soldier, doctor, lawyer, cocaine, Sakawa. We all go die. We all go die. We all go die. We all go die. Go die. I go die. We all go die. Maybe you marry first. You go die. You go marry self. You go die. You go school. You go die. You don't go school. You go die. You go book. You go die. You have diapers. You go die. You get car. You go die. You drive benzo. You go die. You use your leg. You go die. You big front row. You go die. You be thief. You go die. You be popo. You be soldier man. You no be soldier man sef. Papoduku. Sakura. Brazilian hair. Hair. If you born first, you know born self. If you get money, you don't get money self. Thank you very much. My name is Wolasi.
Mahama.
Thank you. Kindly be seated. When Jifa said we will succeed because the steer is in your hands, I almost said, Mama, the steer, but I realized the steer is in my hands already. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have a speech here. A few comments before I read my speech, as has become my practice nowadays. This has been a beautiful event. And I want to thank Jifa, the ministry, Rex Omar, and all those involved in the Black Star experience, because it's a multifaceted component of our whole tourism experience. Black Star experience is the overarching superdome of everything that is a component under it, and Rex Omar expatiated that very well. Today we're doing this at a historical monument. You know, in 1957 we gained independence, and in addition to the Black Star Square, which is to our right, we have this monument, which is called the Independence Arch. Now, if you're a student of history, you know what arcs represent. In the past, Alexander the Great, Otto von Bismarck, Napoleon, all of them, when they went to war and they were victorious, an arch was built to commemorate the victory that they had gained. And so when Kwame Nkrumah gained us our independence in 1957, this arch is the monument to actually memorialize our independence. And that's why when you see on top there, you see AD 1957. For those who understand Latin, AD means Anno Domini, and AD represents after Christ. So we have two ages in all our history. We have before Christ, which is called BC, and then we have AD, which is after Christ. And so Anno Domino, the year of 1957, Ghana chalked a success, and this arch was built to commemorate that success. And when it was built, Kwame Nkrumah, together with his Pan-Africanist comrades, Marcus Garvey, W.E.B. Du Bois, and all of them, they envisaged the concept of the Black Star. Because in all our history, you look in the sky, you see a star shining. Because we are miles away, you can see it glitter. But when you go closer, it might not necessarily be white, it could be a different color. And so in all the commemoration of the stars in the sky, it was envisaged that Ghana, the first country to gain independence, was going to be the star of all of Black Africa, including the diaspora. And that is why Kwame Nkrumah talked about the Black Star, the African personality, and all that, to make us proud in our identity and who we were. In the last 8 years, attempts have been made to suppress the role Kwame Nkrumah played in gaining our independence. Indeed, people have said he's not the founder of our nation. Not he alone could have founded our nation. But however you try to suppress the name of Kwame Nkrumah, it has gone beyond our hands. Kwame Nkrumah is a worldwide icon, recognized by the whole world. Recently, I hosted the chairman of the Confederation of African Football, CAF, our brother from South Africa, Motsepe. While we were sitting and talking, he said one of the things that he learned in school, and that has stayed with him since he left, he grew and became an adult, was what Kwame Nkrumah said after Ghana gained independence. And he paraphrased what Kwame Nkrumah said on our Independence Day. I mean, for a country that had become independent, and we all were enjoying and joyful that we were the first nation to become independent, his thinking went beyond Ghana. And he said that, and this is what Moseke told me, the independence of Ghana is meaningless. It means all the joy we're having is meaningless unless it is linked to the total liberation of the African continent. So that was Kwame Nkrumah for you. But the performances that we have seen here today, I remember as a young student growing up in Legon, we had our little drama studio. And our students in Legon, for their exams and their performances, had to choreograph a drama performance. And we, the students, used to go to the drama studio and pay to go and watch those performances. And they did very well, beautiful African performances. All of us growing up, maybe of my age, my children here, Shahid and Farida might not have lived in that age. I remember those epic performances. The king must dance naked, and how we used to flock to go and watch it. In the chest of a woman, or was it in the bosom of a woman? Those of you who are my age, remind me if I make a mistake. In the chest of a woman, there was one called Jogolo. There was even Jakarta or something. I mean, and that was the golden age of dramatic performances in Ghana. And I remember we used to flock to go and watch those performances. There were even the ones that were the movie. And several, icons in the movie industry, some of whom are alive, some of whom are dead. And we lived through all that era, Gallywood, Kumawood. I remember I asked that they don't show foreign films on the presidential jet anymore, and that we should watch Ghanaian movies. And no, this was when I was president before, and I'm going to give the edict again. The plane is going for service, and when it comes out, ask them to change all the repertoire and put Ghanaian movies. And I watched a very interesting one between Lil Wayne and I've forgotten his name, our Afkas. When some armed robbers attacked him in conspiracy with his wife, and then Lil Wayne and his wife found him lying down. And the wife said, "Oh, armed robbers," and and Lil Wayne said, "Maybe Obroni ofi play when they talk from." And then they took him home, nursed him, and Lil Wayne was pounding fufu and said, anywhere he puts the yam, he should pound it. And then he kept putting the yam, the guy was pounding, and then he wanted to taste one of the yams, he put it in his mouth, and the guy knocked his mouth with the pounding stick. I mean, these are interesting, they are creative. And I mean, we have the talents. We all knew about Niyate, may God bless his soul, committed to dance choreography. We used to go to the National Theatre to watch the Ghana Dance Ensemble, Ghana Dance Company, Noyam, all of them. I'm happy that in all this economic crisis and all that, they still are alive and that the talent is still there. And I hear even though Niyate is gone, his son has taken over and is doing fantastic creative work. And it just lets us know that the talent is there and we must continue to nurture it. I mean, we watched the palm wine music and I asked if the king of palm wine music was still alive, our Ejako Nimo, and I hear he's alive. This is a man who must honor before he passes. Because that was a genre of music that has become a part of our musical archive and our folklore. And for people like this, we shouldn't wait till they die and go and cry at their funerals. And so wherever Ojako Nimo is, Jifa, you and your team organize some ceremony. Let's honor him. I know he's been honored in the past. Let's honor him again before God calls him. In the last month or so, we have buried two icons. One, Namanwa of Wolome fame. I got to meet her not too long ago, last year, yes. She came to my office out of the blue. And we had listened to Wolome music growing up. So when she came, I was quite excited. And we struck a very good friendship. Unfortunately, after I got to know her, it didn't take long. She fell sick. The family came to me. We did everything. We paid the medical bills, but if money could pay for her life, she would be alive. When God decides, he takes what he has given us. The other who passed recently, and because I was too busy with the affairs of state, I didn't get the opportunity to at least go and pay my respects to him, was the last of the Osidi Saturday Osei. Growing up, these were people who made us proud, and they carried African music and Ghanaian music to the rest of the world. And I pray that God grants him peaceful rest. But there are many people like that who have had the talent, they have performed, we've enjoyed their music in many sectors, in sports, in all the creatives, in film, in music. And today, we ask ourselves, how are their lives? Many of them are living as paupers. Even in old age, money to be able to afford the medicines, to be able to look after themselves, pay for their hospital bills, has become a problem. I've done my best from when I was president before, and even in opposition and as president again, to adapt several of them and provide them with sustenance every quarter in order that they are able to live a meaningful life. But that is what I can do as an individual. I believe that as an institution, like we tried to do in the past, we should set up an aging artist fund and be able to provide something for these people who have made us happy in the past, who we knew were talented and creative and are falling on hard times. And so that will be a part of the Black Star experience, that we create something that is able to look after some of these bright stars who gave us joy when we were growing up, and be able to at least give something back as a nation to them in their trying times. Ladies and gentlemen, we gather in front of the Independence Arc to relaunch the Black Star. That's our forebears in Nkrumah, and not only in Nkrumah, I'm supposed to wave this at some point, but you can't explain to me when I should wave it. So you hold it for the meantime. We gather before the Independence Arc to rededicate ourselves to the concept of the Black Star, and that Ghana, as the first Black African nation south of the Sahara to gain independence, we want to recapture what Ghana meant at the time to the rest of Africa. And let me tell you, it wasn't only Africa, it was the whole of the Black world. They were proud of Ghana as the first Black African nation to gain independence. And there's something that happened on the day President Nixon, came to Ghana during independence. He was not president at the time. But while they were jubilating at Ghana's independence, there was this black guy who was so happy and, dancing and jumping all over the place. And President Nixon asked him, how does it feel to be independent? And he says, I don't know, because I'm an American, we're not liberated yet. And at that time, blacks in America did not have the vote. Black people did not vote in elections in America. And at the time, Americans were fighting their civil rights movement to give black people the freedom in America to be considered the same as white Americans. And so Ghana became independent even before our brothers in America, the blacks, gained their civil rights. And so he says, I don't know how it is to be independent. I'm American, I'm from Alabama. That's what the guy said. But subsequently, in 1960s, the blacks in America also got the vote. And so Ghana's independence is a very pivotal event. And that's why we're drawing our inspiration for our tourism experience. We have a lot to market. We have talent, we have creative. And so we have a lot to market to make our tourism experience something that people will crave for. And so as your president, I will open the creative space. I'm going to open the door for you. And when I open that door, let nobody close it again.
So send this cafe amanoni aba Africa ha Usulem fi say ye fia wo pese wo nto Usulem fi edan ya na say japade a wani da so a wo pese oto wa Africa ha no Usulem fi say wo send this sika amodofo e de aboa no wo Africa ha Usulem fi sanso e na say wo tie obi school fees ama no a Usulem fi nyenti amekanfo lem fi ama one say utimi send this sika e fa lem fi so a e ma ne begu bank account mu sanso e na timi begu mobile money account mu enu achi nso no de bia lemfai e wo daily rate a e ma hu sika dodo a wo send a wo benya lemfai e secured na wo send this car enche na nipa wo send ama no ne nsa aka lemfai wo USA, Canada, UK, Italy, Germany, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Portugal and France. What the lemfai send this car untu ahwe bomodi a dey use me code NEWS news na say ene any day di kan register or lemfai so a unya bonus sanso e na use chance so a ye wo bonuses ahodo a ye de ma
menu makwekwe sa sempa kania se menam na meti asempa na mo amane a na ma no keka me anyem bia what ANS Trading Agency Limited nka se wo ka se door to door for no de na e watwa e sense obi ne wa wo se wo was door to door business nim wo nyoma wo UK a wo de ko Ghana ana se Germany a wo de ko Ghana 3 to 5 weeks e be kwa kodu nipa ne pono no se try na de mo dem sronko wo se adwuma de we mu ne se wo mo bo no e da form se boko ANS Trading Agency Limited e wo air freight special service and on nyoma ne ye de be fa plane entintempa na akwa Obetima for South Africa, we also the new free Ghana, Aqua UK, and Germany. FAGG them, which are also in a year, I mean drop a bomb. ANS Trading Agency Limited pair, and a 40-footer, any 20-footer container. FA UK, Edico Ghana, and Germany, Edico Ghana. Oma Manuel Mayemre, import to, export to, them there for you. Omo Ghana Namani, 0249 170 423. UK has over Freya 0790 802 7527. Germany 09173 771 2733. Ubenya ANS Trading Agency Limited. Our West Croydon ANS Trading Agency Limited. Quantum Brantem. Wana beboya baso. Maybe next time in your fill up from the bebro.